Hi guys, it is Friday again already. It is May 2nd and I'm once again in my car headed to the chiropractor. Again, I was supposed to be there last night and schedule didn't work out, so I'm going this morning. It is almost 8 o'clock, so a little later than last week, and I'm looking at the time and the weather. It is 53 degrees. It's May 2nd. It's 53. I'm about to put a jacket on because it's cold. To me, anyway. Usually I love this cold, but lately, this past year, the cold has gotten to me a little more than usual. So, what is going on? Not a lot since last week. I thought I would try to talk to you guys on Fridays just a little bit to check in, say hello, see how y'all are doing. Yesterday I went over to Franklin, Tennessee, where there's a quilt shop over there that I like to go to occasionally. The last time I went was probably a year or more ago, so it's been a while. I did take a hand quilting course there about 3 or 4 years ago, and when I took the course, the store was packed. It was packed full of stuff. I mean, it was just amazing, really, the amount of stuff in there. Well, when I went about a year or so ago, it was full. It was even more full than before. I went yesterday. Oh my gosh. They had everything but what I went for. There's so much stuff there. And get this, I don't know if this makes sense to anybody but me, but the way my brain works, the way I think, there was so much stuff there I could not concentrate. I could not focus. I couldn't look through and enjoy what I was seeing because I was so overwhelmed and overstimulated by all the fabric that I saw that it was almost not irritating, not frustrating, but disappointing. I don't know. It's a great store. I love this store. And I love all the fabric in it. And maybe the mood has to be right. I don't know. The mood I thought was right. I really wanted to be there. I wanted to be looking around. But there was so much stuff. So I took some video. I will insert it into this film, this chat with you. I don't even know what to say. It was just overwhelming. I gave up on the bolts of fabric because not only do they have cabinets where the bolts are stacked, you know, inside the cabinets, then they have them stacked on top, and then they have them on the floor stacked like this, and there's like several deep. There's so much other stuff like patterns and supplies and stuff, and then there's fat quarters, rolls upon rolls of fat quarters, and they're everywhere. They're in baskets. They're all the places where they store fabric. There's little cubby holes where there's fat quarters stuck in there. And then there's a whole aisle of fat quarters, but you can't get to them that easy because the fabric is stacked out this way into the aisle. So you gotta lean over to get to them, and you can't see the fabric on the fat quarter because of it being rolled and stuck in little cubby holes and stuff. So you have to really pay attention and go through and look for color schemes and then pull out and look. And then on top of those shelves, and then around the corner there's another row, and I didn't even go down that row. I didn't even go down the other row because there was just so much. I took some video, like I said. I'll insert it here. I was very, very quiet on the video, so I don't know if you can hear me. I may just edit out the voice part because I didn't know if I was supposed to be filming in there or not, and I didn't ask permission because the ladies were busy. And there's only a few of us in there, but they were talking and they had a lot to say to each other, so I just went and did my business and let them talk. But anyway, I did get some fat quarters. I was able to overcome enough that I could find some things that I liked, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'm in the mood to make some dolls, and if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that's where my history comes from. My background is fabric and doll making, and that's kind of how I started in the crafty arena and then graduated on to mixed media and stuff. So I've been in the mood to make some dolls, so maybe I'll take that fabric and I will create some little, I'll design a pattern and create little dolls or something, I don't know. Um, Today's agenda is the chiropractor, like I said already. I don't know where to look on this camera. Oh, and when I filmed the quilt shop, I forgot to turn my camera sideways, so you're going to see it up and down like this. I'm sorry. I know that might be irritating to some people, but I just forgot. I was overwhelmed when I walked in. I was like, oh my gosh, I got to film this. You guys got to see this. So, um, lunch with my friend, which should be a short one today because she has things she has to do, and so do I. I've got some filming I need to do, some editing I need to do, a challenge I need to do. Do you hear thumping? I'm hitting the steering wheel. I'm thinking. A swap I need to work on, and some other projects I need to do, and filing I need to do, and laundry I need to do, and other stuff. The list goes on. Buster and Bailey had their teeth cleaned, 2 days ago, and I told you this in one of the videos, and Buster really had a hard time with it. He was just so sleepy, and he was groggy, and he just stayed on the couch all day the next day and part of yesterday, and he's just now getting back to his normal self where he gets down and comes and follows me around everywhere. I took him a little walk yesterday evening, and it's only not even a full mile walk. It's a loop that I do sometimes with the dogs. And it took a normal day of walking them. It would take 15 to 20 minutes when when he was healthier and could walk better. Then when he started slowing down, it took 30 minutes. Well, last night's walk took probably an hour. He's very, very slow. So we coached him along with almonds. He likes raw almonds. So he can be bribed. Other than that, what else is going on? I don't think there's anything else new. Oh, I did do a little bit of shopping for Happy Mail. I went and I already have some things in mind that I want to do, to send out, but I wanted to go and just look and see what products were out there in the clearance aisles, because sometimes they put things in the clearance sections that, I like to use, so I figure somebody else would like to use. So I went to see what was in the clearance, and I went to a different Hobby Lobby than normal. The Hobby Lobby I have over here doesn't usually have a lot of clearance. I mean, they have clearance, but not a lot. It's just a little smaller selection, and it's not a small store. I did not walk the whole store, so I don't know how big compared to my store they are. But their clearance section was much better. They had a lot more on the wall. So, and in center kiosks, I don't know if they're called kiosks, but center cubicles with more clearance on them. So I went through that and found some things. And there's things that popped out. As I'm getting to know you guys, there's things that pop out that make me think of individual people. So I may be totally wrong and off base, but we'll see. We'll see when you get it, if you hate it or like it. But just little stuff. The swap for Crazy Island Family is already in motion. The names have been sent out, so if you missed getting it on this one, there's going to be more, I'm sure. And Nadine has been so kind to get everything all organized and all the names all out to everybody and everything. So she was real helpful in organizing this, so thank you, Nadine, for that. Told you about the swap, told you about where I was going today, which I know it's thrilling for you guys. I hope you have a great weekend. I will insert the video from the quilt store. Like I said, it's filmed upright because I didn't turn my camera. I forgot because I was overwhelmed and I was sneaking around anyway, trying to film. It's probably okay to film, but they were busy. I didn't ask. And I'll be creating some more films for you guys pretty soon. So just, have a good weekend. If you're traveling, be safe. And I miss you guys when I don't see you. I'll see you later. Bye. You guys are not going to believe this store. I have got to show you if I can get a video.
No, none of them are.
As far back as you can see. Oh my gosh. I haven't been in this store in a long time. And since I was last here, oh my gosh. It has grown hugely. I mean, it was already packed full when I came before, but look at that.
Is one of the ribbon cheeks a Chinese dragon? Yeah.
A fair?
Goodness.
because I can't reach
I took a quilt class here a couple years ago.
This isn't a batik, is it?
This is like triple
Maybe it is.
the amount of stuff that was here.
If I ask you if you had
Wow. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to be busy for a while, so I'll see you later. Look at the patterns. And more fat quarters. Wow. There's so much stuff, I just don't even know where to begin. Turn around. Look at the very end. More fat quarters. Man. The back of the store. You guys, this is just too big. I don't know where to start. There's even fat quarters in the little cubby holes here.